Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're hitting you up with a 3.0 Elixir Goblin Barrel Cycle deck. We have the trifecta of spells. We got Fireball, we got NATO, and we got Log. This will ensure that you're going to have a great matchup against other Goblin Barrel decks. We also have Knight, we have Goblin Gang, and we have Princess and Dark Goblin for the matchups against Graveyard and just about everything else. Honestly, this deck is very well rounded. You're going to be able to drop Goblin Barrel for your damage. You're going to be dropping Fireball and Princess for chip damage whenever you can hit the tower. Log will also help whittle away down your opponent. Honestly guys, Tornado is just an imperative feature in almost every single deck right now. It does extremely well against Hog Rider decks and Miner decks. And also if you're able to Tornado a lone Knight or an Electro Wizard to the King Tower, you're going to do really well against every other Graveyard deck as well in the meta. So without further ado guys, let's hop into one replay, and then I plan on going into some live battles shortly after. Okay guys, so in this game we're going to be playing against Silica. Silica, I actually haven't played him before on ladder, so this is going to be a pretty entertaining game. Don't really know what to expect. So I went for Goblin Barrel on top of the pump. If he had Log, he actually wouldn't have been able to drop Log on the pump, and that pump would have been just dead. So because I saw arrows, I knew that I could drop my Princess at the bridge, and I was holding Log. Because typical response after dropping your anything to kill Goblin Barrel, a spell, then he actually has to drop a unit to kill my Princess. If he dropped Skeletons, if he dropped Goblin Gang, I would have logged it immediately and tried to keep my Princess alive. Unfortunately, we didn't get that to happen, but we were able to deal really well with his counter push with the Minion Horde, and he throws us a well played. We take that well played from that, sir. And we see a Night Witch plus Pencil push at the bridge. That is 8 Elixir, and that's kind of scary for us. All we have to do is really drop a Tornado, and the Tornado will kill the bats, and it will kill the, it will bring the barbs back. We have to drop Dark Goblin to mitigate as much damage as possible, and we know that we're at a significant Elixir disadvantage because we had to drop that Goblin, or we had to drop the Dark Goblin, which was not something that we really wanted to do. In this deck, you really only have Goblin Gang and Fireball to punish pumps. I really wasn't about the life of doing the Goblin Gang, or dropping Goblin Barrel on top of the pump again. I didn't really have it in cycle, so I elected to just drop Princess at the bridge and try to get some more chip. Try to elicit another response out of this man, and I got him to drop Horde plus Miner, which was literally 8 Elixir, and I was able to trade really efficiently with that and just do a 4 Elixir Fireball. And if you think about it, guys, I dropped 7 Elixir. I dropped a Princess, and I dropped Fireball. That's and I got the chip damage of the Princess. He dropped 8 Elixir to counter, and I was able to do really well right there. So throughout all your games, guys, you really want to be thinking about positive Elixir trades. That's the biggest thing. And I did that really well there. That Log also mitigated a ton of damage, and if you notice that, guys, Dark Goblin in the opposite lane was able to kill the Musketeer and the Barbs, and then actually finish off the tower. This is why Dark Goblin is such an imperative feature in this deck. Along with Princess and Knight, it's one of the best units to counter Graveyard as well, which you're going to be seeing a lot in Tournament Standard and or even in Ladder, honestly, guys. It's everywhere. Graveyard is everywhere. So, speaking of other win conditions, we have a 3 Musketeers Golem. You're able to use the Princess plus Log and NATO, just group everything up and let the Princess just go hard in the paint on the 3 Musketeers. We were able to just use that splash damage and just clean everything up there. I was really happy about that. So Tornado is one of the best cards in the game right now. If you use it on defense, you can really just bring everything back, group everything up, and just clean everything up relatively easily, honestly. If you guys didn't know, Dark Goblin's DPS is absolutely absurd. So Dark Goblin is the main feature in this deck against Golem decks. Anything with a tank, guys, you want to be using your Dark Goblin to the best of your ability. The Dark Goblin's DPS will ensure that you kill the Golem and just ensure that your tower is like safe at the end of the push. Alright guys, let's hop into some ladder games. Let's see how we do. Alright guys, looks like we got a game against A. Alright, we're going to sauce him a good luck at the start. And always guys, because Tornado is running rampant, you don't really want to drop your Goblin Barrel anywhere but the safe placement. So he will not be able to Tornado this. So he did recognize that, and he actually ended up dropping Skeletons. In combination with that one bat that he split in the back, that was able to clean it up. We would have gotten hits. We're going to try to protect our Princess. The Princess is alive, guys. We are thriving. He even zapped for, I don't know why, but he did. So he does have Tornado, and he does have Zap. Alright, this is going to be a rough game, but hopefully we're able to pull through, guys. I want to win it. I am determined to beat 2 spells right now. We take this challenge, sir. Okay, we're going to try to drop Princess. We need to drop Princess fast. That's going to get a hit on our tower. There's not much we can do about it, but we don't want it to get 2 hits. So that's why we dropped the Princess. He did not have anything in cycle to... unfortunately for him, he didn't have 3 spells, so he wasn't able to break through there. Pretty good for us. Our Goblin Barrel broke through. Alright, so... Thinking right now. Could we beat Ballers and Tornado the Miner? I think we could. Alright, so we have activated the King Tower right now. We are doing it live. Gonna fireball all that. Hopefully we're able to defend right now. I don't know. It's looking a little bit rough. We're in a Goblin Gang. Goblin Gang should be able to clean this all up, guys. We are thriving right now. He has spells. He's got so many spells, but it does not matter. Spells do not equate to skill. We got this, guys. We will somehow find a way to beat the guy with 3 spells. I assume he has 3 spells. That's what I'm thinking. I assume he has Fireball. I assume he has Lightning as well, because he wouldn't be able to break through Infernos otherwise. So we're doing that Goblin Barrel placement. We're going to log in case he drops Skeletons, because he did it last time. We went for the pre-log. It paid off in dividends right there, guys. We take that for sure. We are outskilling this man. Alright, so we're definitely going to Fireball that. Get any damage we can. Going to use our Princess because he isn't able to kill that. He hasn't shown log yet. So we're going to probably Tornado everything together and then use the Princess to splash. Oh, no, 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 not like this. That was well played by him. We got Tornado everything back. The Giant is barely clipped by the Tornado. We're going to drop... Okay, so he does have another spell. Dark Goblin will not die. We're going to use Knight off to the side to make sure that everything's alive. Okay, so he's committed a ton of Elixir there. Maybe we were able to get something done with the Goblin Barrel because he's not able to NATO it. Here we go, guys. We are thriving out here. The Giblin. Giblin putting in so much work right there. Yes, we called it a Giblin. That's what it is. Alright, we're going to go for Fireball Log. We should finish him off right here. We should beat this man. He's got 3 spells, but you know what? We just finessed him. It does not matter, guys. We're going to give him a good game and a thumbs up, and we will move on to the next one, guys. Alright, so if you didn't see that earlier, tornadoing the Miner was a big play, and I was really happy to do that. Let's go on to the next one now. Alright, guys, it looks like we got a game against Slafer? Not Slayer, Slafer. Okay, that's an odd name. Gonna give him a thumbs up. Gonna sauce him that thumbs up at the start of the match. We're gonna go Goblin Gang at the bridge, opposite side. Let's see what he's gonna do. So he responds with his own Goblin Gang. He has Skeletons. This is making me think it's gonna be a Cycle deck, or it's gonna be a, yeah, it's gonna be a Cycle deck of some kind. Okay, so it's gonna be Graveyard, probably. Because we see Archers and we see Goblin Gang. Or, yeah. Archers, Skeletons, Goblin Gang, probably Giant Graveyard, maybe. Maybe Cycle. Yeah, there's a Fireball. That's very indicative of Graveyard. Otherwise, you would be running something else, man. Should have dropped Dark Goblin on that side. It's all good, though. We're going to have to deal with that Hog Rider. Or the Archer, I meant. We will kill the Archer with the Goblin Gang. We got a ton of damage with that Dark Goblin on the right side. We take that for sure, guys. We have activated the King Tower, so that means that if we Tornado in the middle, if he drops a lone Hog Rider, it will not break through. So we can do a +1 trade every single time. We're going to drop Goblin Barrel right there in case he has NATO. We don't really want to mess around with that. We don't want to test the waters too much. Alright, so we're going to drop Princess. That will deal with the Goblin Gang, and we'll deal with that Archer. He goes for Fireball. It's all good. As I said, NATO. We are NATOing, and the NATO will actually clean up the Hog Rider. 0 hits. We're chilling. We are certainly thriving right now. We're going to go for Goblin Gang and try to bait out a log. Okay, he's got Zap, yeah. So last time he dropped Goblin Gang in response to our Goblin Barrel. So we're going to drop Goblin Barrel in the front and we're going to log. Pre-log in case he drops Goblin Gang. He actually drops Archers. The Archers get decimated by the log plus Goblins. And we got some chip damage there. That's something we can work with for sure. I bet he's cycling back pretty fast to that Hog Rider. So we're going to be dropping Princess at the bridge, trying to get some damage. Drop Knight, and then we're also going to be dropping our Tornado in the middle. And we're actually going to have to drop Goblin Gang because one of our towers is preoccupied with the other Goblin Gang. He's used Zap, guys. This is our moment to go in. We're going to drop Goblin Barrel. We're going to pre-log in front. That's some damage if I've ever seen it, guys. We take that. We're going to drop Princess. We're going to make sure he doesn't get too much damage. He's going to Fireball just for chip damage, probably. It's not going to do anything for us. We'll drop Knight so that the Archer doesn't go hard in the paint on us. And that Hog Rider will not even get a hit. We are finessing him right now. So he doesn't have log for what we know of. So we can go for Goblin Gang plus Goblin Barrel. He's going to zap. That's what he has. And it actually is isolated. It doesn't go to all the goblins like a log would. And we're doing really well right now. This guy is laughing. He knows this game is all but over for him. We could have actually fireballed the archers, but I was a little bit distracted there, I guess. We're going to NATO everything in the middle. Going to kill the Goblin Gang. We're going to kill the Hog Rider. We should even kill the Archer, guys. We're doing really well right now. He's used his zap. That means we can go Goblin Barrel on the tower. We're going to log, and then we're also going to fireball. We're going to try to take him out right here, right now, guys. Oh, that actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. Alright, we definitely got a NATO again. It's going to fireball, but it doesn't matter to us. We got to go for that log plus Goblin Barrel combo, so we kill those archers and get some nice chip damage. We definitely do that. We're going to fireball him. And all we got to do is log, and we will secure the victory. He knows it's all over. We're just going to drop Princess at the bridge. He accelerated the process, and we're going to give him a good game, well played, and good luck. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, leave me some comments, suggestions. What do you guys want to see in the next video? I appreciate you chilling with me. I hope you were able to pick up on some nice tips and tricks, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.